James 3:13 through 18. Who is wise and understanding among you? Let them show it by their good life, by deeds done in the humility that comes from wisdom. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it or deny the truth. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. For where we have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness.
Good morning, friends. It's Monday. It is a beautiful morning on campus at Rosedale, and there's good news. The good news is that I had a brilliant idea for what we should do for content this morning. There's bad news too. The bad news is that I had the idea at 7:30 this morning and I didn't have time to execute it. So instead of something brilliant, you are going to get some housekeeping today. So we have two main orders of housekeeping. Order number one, we need to figure out who won the Connor eats a banana versus Morgan pops all of Trevor's toes matchup in the 15-second talent RBC challenge. So we're going to do that. And number two is, it's been a while since we went over the leaderboard, so I'm going to give you the top 10. Tied at number 10, with 18 points apiece, it's the indomitable but not invincible Miller brothers of Kansas, Cameron and Elliott. Tied at number 8, just ahead of the Miller brothers, it's RIGEL and COURTNEY Kipfer with 20 points apiece. Tied for 6th place, 5 points ahead of RIGEL and COURTNEY with a sporty 25, it's the Delaware kids, Andrew Swartzentruber and Kristen Hedstrom. All alone at number 5 with 31 points, it's the water-sipping contortionist Katie Wanger. All by himself in 4th, it's the Kentuckian dynamo himself with 34 points, Wesley Voth. Locked in a tie at number 2 with 35 points, it's Annika Martin and Morgan Most. Morgan is always seemingly locked in ties. And your morning show points MVP race frontrunner, way out ahead of the pack and gaining steam at number 1, it's Dorothy Plank. Okay, so for our second piece of housekeeping, to break the tie between Connor and Morgan, I've laid out the following procedure. I'm going to wander around campus as I'm doing the top 10, and when I find my colleagues from a safe distance, I'm going to ask them for a number between 1 and 10. I've assigned Connor the 1 spot and Morgan the 10 spot. It's alphabetical order. And after I have all of those numbers, I'm going to calculate the average. And if the average is closer to 1, Connor moves on. And if it's closer to 10, the Morgan popping of Trevor's toes moves on. Obviously, I have no horse in this race. I'm not going to give a number. So I guess let's see what happens. Can I get a number from you between 1 and 10?
I'll go with a 7.
7. Very cool. And I see that Matt Showalter is also here.
Good morning. I'm going to go with 3.33333.
Can you give me a number between 1 and 10?
3.
Hey, sir.
Hey, can I get a number between 1 and 10?
Let me shut this off here.
1 and 10. How about 4?
All right.
Hey, can I get a number between 1 and 10?
4.
Can I get a number between 1 and 10?
Between 1 and 10.
Yes.
Go with 7.
7, okay.
Hi guys, this is Andrew coming to you from the back of a plow actually. There's my tractor and stuff. Just got done with Romans class from in the tractor. There is my house, way over there, and my farm and stuff. Just like chilling. Yeah, Andrew's still thriving in quarantine. Andrew's working in quarantine. Andrew's doing school in quarantine. I'm kind of sick of school, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just kind of ready for it to not be here. But like, you know, that's just kind of life, and it's been my general experience with school. So anyway, that's going okay. I get to work a lot, so I get to work and do school at the same time, which is a plus. Not a whole lot else is happening. A bunch of seagulls that just like keep following me. It's actually not very many compared to how many there were, but you know, I get to sit on plows and stuff. It's pretty cool. Miss y'all. Hope you guys are all doing as well as me in quarantine, and hope you all have a great day. Get out and enjoy some weather. Yeah. Anyway, hope to see you all again one day. And if we don't meet again this side of heaven, hope to see you all there.
All right, so there's that. I have a couple of reminders for you as we finish up this morning. First, we can always use more scripture readings and isolation reports. The more, the better. We have a couple right now, but please get more in. We don't want to run out again. Second, your brackets for the bracket challenge as part of the 15-second talent RBC challenge are supposed to be turned in to me in some form, by screenshot, by email, by Facebook Messenger, some way before 1 o'clock this afternoon when the second round of matches kicks off. And also, please vote in the second round at 1. It's a good way to, I suppose, exert some of that competitive spirit that you haven't been able to get taken care of at home. And the third reminder for you is, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, look forward to some studio time with Hans in a Hat on Friday, and have a great week.